Today I'm going to show you some math stuff that you could probably use on Valentine's Day. So, the first one, the first thing I want to say is, you know that two people make a couple, right? And 1 plus 1 equals 2. So, and because two people make a couple, that means that you can take this and you realize that 2 is less than 3. And look at what less than 3 looks like. It looks like a heart. Many people use this to try and type a heart in, because it looks like one. So 2 people make a couple, and that is less than 3. That's pretty weird. Now, getting into the numbers themselves, this one I want to show you is an expression that equals this number right here. What is special about 6,606.481884? Well, it's the value of this expression rounded to the nearest millionths. You take 128 and multiply it by the square root of Euler's number, E, and that times 980. So 128 times the square root of E times 980. What do you think that equals? Well, yeah, I was wrong. It equals this. That expression equals 6,606.481884 approximately. So, what's special about this expression? Well, take a look at what happens if you remove the top half. If you remove the top half of this expression, look what it does. It spells out, "I love you." Well, I gotta show it more clear with the 9 right here. If I left the 9 a little bit more, if I moved the 9 a little bit more down, then it would have been more visible, but look at that. It spells out, "I love you." How is this possible? I don't know. Well, that's pretty cool. And on to this next expression. This one is not an expression. This one is actually an inequality. You take 9x minus 7i, and that is greater than 3 times 3x minus 7u. Now, what do you do with this? Well, let's solve for, let's try and simplify this equation and try and solve for whatever we can do. So, first, let's distribute 3 to this. That leaves you with 9x minus 7i is greater than 9x minus 21u. And look, we have a 9x on both sides, so we can cancel these two out. And that leaves you with negative 7i is greater than negative 21u. And what do you do here? Well, because 21 is divisible by 7, right? That means we can divide both sides by negative 7 to make them positive, and also to isolate I from negative 7. So look at this. It isolates I, and you got to flip this thing around. You've got to flip the inequality sign around, because they're dividing by a negative number. So that leaves I is less than 3u. And look at that, it looks like I heart you. That's pretty weird. So any math nerds like me who want to use this on Valentine's Day or something, you'd be more than welcome to do that. because I provided you with the right equation right here. Actually, wait, that's an inequality, but whatever. It still counts. It still falls in the family where equations belong. Anyway, that's it that I have to say for these math things that you can probably use as a pickup line or something.